Your best smile starts here at Hopkins Braces. We combine expert care with personalized treatment plans to create smiles that last a lifetime. From traditional braces to Invisalign, our experienced team is dedicated to making your orthodontic journey comfortable, convenient, and results-driven. Because every patient deserves a confident, radiant smile. Discover why families trust us for exceptional care and outstanding results. Schedule your complimentary consultation today at hopkinsbraces.com, where beautiful smiles begin.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
The best part of the Sonic Strawberry Mangonada Slush con Tajín is probably the sweet strawberry. Oh, the tangy mango. El Tajín. Okay, esto está difícil. Discover the Strawberry Mangonada Slush and many more flavors in the Sonic app.
If you're a client looking for a CPA, I believe that Bell & Company would be the best place for you because we're going to take your overall situation, look at it, and treat it like it's our situation.
He has been in business for about 40 years because we provide a good client service. Customers continually come back to us. They refer new customers to us.
I would say one of the greatest strengths of Bell and Company is their employees. The culture that they have within their organization, which is really built on the foundation of integrity and trust. And I think that's one of the things that really makes them a great organization.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932. Growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, we put all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Think better.
Your home is where your memories live, where you laugh, and where you love. We understand the importance of the valuables under your roof, tangible and intangible alike. So no matter what's around the corner, we'll be there, offering you and your family the support that's made Farm Bureau Insurance a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
Finding an insurance provider that offers a wide variety of coverage options and superior customer service can be challenging. American Safeguard Insurance is your best choice in Central Arkansas because we offer large agency resources and coverage options with small agency service. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Business owners, you know having fun is better than worrying about your cybersecurity. Let Network Services Group take care of your network so you can start dancing.
One call does it all.
Today's game on the Badger Sports Network is being brought to you by our friends at Burroughs Drug. Burroughs Drug has been in business for nearly 55 years. That's 3 generations of the Burroughs family serving the Beebe community. You can always count on Burroughs Drug to be dependable, reliable, and always there for their customers. Burroughs Drug knows their customers, provide fast, friendly service, and offer trusted advice. Make the switch today and try out Burroughs Drug, your hometown pharmacy.
Contact Patrick Sinclair for a home and auto quote today.
At Back Porch Realty, our mission is to provide exceptional real estate services rooted in integrity and excellence. We are committed to fostering a culture of growth, healthy competition, and unwavering dedication in every endeavor. Through community involvement and continuous professional development, we strive to reach our full potential and equip our agents with tools they need to succeed. We set high expectations for ourselves and cultivate a family-like atmosphere built on trust and authenticity, ensuring that every client experience is remarkable and rewarding.
Today's game on the Badger Sports Network is being brought to you by our friends at Ameriprise Financial. Do you have the right financial advisor to help reach your goals? Ameriprise's advisors can help create a personalized goal-based plan to help you prepare for whatever life may bring you so that you can feel more confident about your financial future. Reach out to Ameriprise Financial today at 110 North Main in Beebe or give them a call at 501-882-6530. That's Ameriprise Financial Services.
Work. Well, it seems like it's never finished. But with the right tools, you can get more done in less time. At Bull Creek Outdoors, we're your neighbors who live this life every day, specializing in helping you tackle the to-do list with quality American-made equipment, backed by the level of service your granddad used to speak of. It's all in a day's work, with time left to enjoy what really matters. Bull Creek Outdoors.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationship.
It's a real boon to our community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
Lisa here has had many jobs. She's worked in retail during the holidays, as a barista during rush hour, and a nanny to a couple of rambunctious kids. Now, all that experience has led her to a job that feels like home. With Home Instead, you too can become a caregiver to older adults with a career that makes a difference. Apply today.
Hey, this is Mitch with the Red River Auto Group, your hometown dealer.
We shop here and we work here.
We do church here, and we want to thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community and allowing us to give back whenever we can. So the next time you're in the market for a new vehicle,
visit your hometown dealership, Red River Auto.
Go Badgers!
Yes, leadership is more than just someone telling
Well, a pleasant good afternoon, everybody. We are live from Bryant High School down here at Lady Hornet Softball Field. It is the 2025 5A State Softball Tournament here from Bryant High School. Your Lady Badgers taking on the Farmington Cardinals. We had this matchup earlier in the season for our football team that was there for the first time they were in the playoffs in 10 years, and they will return the favor this time, meeting in Bryan on the softball field. It's your Lady Badgers taking on the Farmington Lady Cardinals. My name is Matt Jenkins. Appreciate you guys joining us here.
And guess who's back?
And Maddie Turner is back off the mend. I thought I got rid of her for good, but I guess you can't get rid of a senior forever. Maddie Turner. Chris Duke will be joining us here later on, and we'll probably get the broadcast debut of one. Austin McGee will be joining us next year here, but it is time for the Lady Badgers to make their quest back to Conway, see if they can make it back-to-back appearances at the 5A State Finals, and it all starts today. We have had one game already under wraps. We'll touch on that here just in a little bit. Farmington out on the defense first at the plate, leading off for your Badgers will be number 33, Tatum Howell. She gets a slow chopper right up the shortstop line, and the Badgers lead off with a base hit to start this thing off. Good piece of hitting there from Tatum Howell, number 33, a 344 hitter for your Lady Badgers, and that'll bring up Phoebe Caldwell to the plate. Phoebe going to be the shortstop, batting second here tonight for this afternoon for your Lady Badgers. A muggy and humid Bryan, Arkansas today. Lays down the bunt. There's a stolen base attempt, and they're going to say she got right around it, so Caldwell will get the steal. Going to advance over to second, and it'll be an 0-1 count on the board for Phoebe Caldwell. Runner at second, no outs here in the top of the first inning as we are underway here in the 5A State Softball Tournament. Here comes the pitch, going to be outside, slow chopper towards second. Going to be a fielder's choice out at first. It's going to advance the runner over to third. Be the first out of the day for the Cardinals. Fielder's choice 6-3 out at first. That'll bring Kylie Wooten to the plate. You have any idea why I just said 6-3 out at first, fielder's choice? Is this your first base? No, you did. We did a softball game together a couple years ago when we were down in Hot Springs.
Yep, my first ever broadcasting debut was with softball.
Wooten's going to take a pitch low inside for a strike. Going to put the count at 0-1. Winner of this afternoon's matchup will meet the Greene County Tech Golden Eagles. They were victorious against Lakeside earlier this afternoon. Going to lay down the sack bunt. Going to roll foul. Going to bring Wooten back. Going to put the count at 0-2. You see the Badger dugout there on the right side of your screen. They are fired up, ready to go. The number 3 seed out of the 5A Central, Wooten, going to take it high off the shoulder. Absorb that hit. Coach Gooden fired up down there on the first base line. Wooten going to go to first. Going to put runners at the corners for your Lady Badgers. Maddie, the Lady Badgers are threatening here so far. I was curious. I'm curious how the energy would come out. They were kind of, I don't want to say subdued during warm-ups, but they were definitely containing it. Boy, they came out guns blazing here. Absolutely. Lexi Delaney at the plate. Delaney will also be in the circle for your Lady Badgers this afternoon. Wooten, little miscommunication on the base path. And Wooten going to advance over to second. It looked like they were trying to pick her off at second, but unable to do anything with it. Delaney will take a first pitch strike, 0-1 count on the board, and runners at second and third in scoring position with one out. Delaney on the year, a .398 hitter, going to foul that one right back in front of us here.
Glad there's a net there.
Yes, glad, absolutely glad there's. With runners in scoring position, Delaney is batting a high .429 batting average with runners in scoring position. She's got 2 of them here. Not a real big shift out there in the outfield right now for Delaney. Here comes the pitch. Delaney swing and a miss, and that'll be the first strikeout of the day for Farmington. 2 outs on the board, and that'll bring up Frankie Caldwell, the third baseman, to the plate, number 40, a .253 average on the year for her. She's got an on-play percentage of .356, 22 hits on the year, 17 singles, and 5 doubles on the year. Would love to get number 18 hit right here for Frankie. She won't get it there. It'll foul off behind the press box here. Maddie Jones on deck right now for your Lady Badgers. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Farmington. The pitch inside, going to get a slow connection on it. Caldwell trying to outrun it. She won't be able to. And that'll do it for the first inning of play. 3 outs on the board. The Badgers going to leave a pair stranded at second and third, and we're through the top of the first inning. And the second inning coming up here, bottom of the first inning will be coming up here very, very shortly. Maddie Turner going to be graduating tomorrow night at Bro Irwin Stadium, or hopefully Bro Irwin Stadium.
It's going to be.
So you're speaking it into existence, what you're telling me.
I am.
No, as of the
We're not changing tradition this year.
Yeah, I've heard tradition. I've never, I'm all for tradition, but I never hear the word tradition more than the week leading into graduation. Because it's always that. True. But no, yeah, graduation coming up tomorrow night, and as of the moment, we are watching the weather at Beebe High School. Beebe School District is, and we'll obviously do everything we can to make sure graduation is at the stadium. As of the moment, though, tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. graduation start time at Bro Irwin Stadium. Maddie Turner, an honor graduate.
Highest honors grad.
Oh, pardon me. Highest honor graduate from Maddie Turner. Congratulations to her. I think 266 graduates, I think.
I believe so.
I think that's what I saw.
And when I last checked, I was like number 11 out of everyone. So
well, that's good. Katie Davis
is valedictorian, and then Kieran Brundage
is salutatorian.
Yes.
Did you ever try to go be salutatorian, or was that ever in the picture, or did Katie just say, no, Maddie, you're just Not for you today.
Yeah, that is what happened.
Lexi Delaney going to be in the circle for your Lady Badgers. Start off round 1 here in the state tournament. We'll tell you more stats on her just in a few short moments. And Delaney going to take a first pitch strike right down Broadway, right down the middle of the plate. Going to be 0-1. Delaney on the year for your Lady Badgers. Facing 33 batters on the year so far. Got an ERA. Got an ERA of 0 on the year. I was making sure I had that. Oh, excuse me. I'm looking at it, Richard. Excuse me. ERA of 1.6 for Lexi Delaney. That's a good pitch stat right there. 1-1 count on the board. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Going to be popped up, driving it easily foul. Right on the Hornet batting cage on the third base line. Delaney's only allowed 46 hits on the year, 28 runs scored against her, 17 of them being earned and walked, 21 batters. Going to put the count at 2-2 here. At the plate for Farmington, let me pull up my stat card here. Morgan Ewer, yes, I'm pronouncing that last name right. I'm glad they put the pronunciation on there. Morgan Ewer at the plate for the Cardinals. Delaney's pitch going to be driven foul down the third base line. Going to put the count, actually going to keep the count froze here at 2-2. Good little Beebe crowd made their way over here to Bryant this afternoon. And every one of them have their sleeves rolled up. Last one of them.
It's warm out there.
Well, it was like 70 degrees the last week and a half, and then, boom, here comes summertime. You were going to push that one foul again down the third base line. Going to keep it still here at 2-2, and I'm spilling water all over me.
Woo! Go Jenkins. I wish we had a camera set up to watch us.
It's a shame that we don't. Because I got spilt it all over me. That's great.
We need to get a Jenkins cam, y'all.
Delaney, 2-2. Ooh, she almost came across, going to hold back, and glad she did. Going to put the count at 3-2, full count. Delaney going to probably, she'll break 1,200 pitches thrown here in this ball game. You are again down the third base line. Going to push that foul again. The shift is on for Beebe. That let the center fielder and left fielder there for Beebe. Center fielder Tatum Howell and left fielder Schellenberger. They're really shallow in that left side of that field right now. Playing to the strength of what Ewer brings to the plate. Here comes the 3-2. Slow roller towards short. Easy play there for Caldwell to Wooten at first. 6-3 out at first. Good stuff there defensively by Beebe to get the first out on the board. Emma Gore at the plate now for the Farmington Cardinals. It's a little bit warmer than it was when we went to Farmington earlier this year.
A little bit.
And not as windy.
Oh, Lord. I honestly wouldn't kill for some wind right now.
I got a warm breeze punching me in the face right now, so it's not all that. Takes a ball there on the first pitch. Hey, there's a first pitch or second pitch strike there, evens the count.
1-1.
Excuse me, 1-1. Going to take a ball there. We got a lot of good listeners out there tuned in watching us right now. Seems like we do this every time we're on the state tournament, and especially since it's during the middle of the school day. So any of our friends out there watching in their classrooms, we like seeing the class pictures and everything of all you guys out there watching. I know the Miss Jenkins class isn't watching today. It's elementary field day over there. But we can send me those pictures. If you're friends with me on Facebook, email them to me, school email, whatever it may work. But we like to see those pictures of everybody watching. 2-2 count, one out on the board. Here comes the 2-2 outside for a called strike, 3 swinging.
2 outs.
Teams against Lexi Delaney that when they pitch or they hit against Lexi Delaney are only batting 167. You talk about good hitting or good pitching there. You need one of those outputs here today. The 2 seed is Farmington coming out of the 5A West. And the Badgers coming in as the overall number 3 seed out of the 5A Central, and absolutely stacked 5A Central this year. Thank you, Chris Duke, for showing me a picture of you watching football.
Football?
No, he said, here's a picture of me watching the game, and he's standing right behind me. So, hey, he listened. I'll give him that.
That's a first.
Pitch low and outside, going to hit the edge of the strike zone, going to put the count at 1-1. One count with 2 outs here on the board. Delaney 1-1 outside. Tried to frame it back in. Couldn't get it to budge there. Going to put the count at 2-1.
We have a pretty good view today.
Yeah, it's a great
compared
view.
to some of the ones we've had.
Pops up shallow right in the infield. Delaney going to just walk right underneath it for out number 3, and we are through a full inning of play. Heading into the top of the second, it'll be 0-0. And we are well underway here. And we're going to have a quick turnaround here following the conclusion of this game, and we're hoping for a quick turnaround here, see if the Badgers can keep these games moving here. At 3 o'clock p.m., we'll head just right up the road here in Bryant. We'll walk past the Hornet football stadium and then head over to the Hornet baseball field, and we'll have Badger baseball coming up for you on the Badger Sports Network. 3 p.m. first pitch scheduled for them on the Badger Sports Network. They're taking on the overall number 1 seed out of the 5A West, the Russellville Cyclones. The Badgers, the 4 seed, probably could have been almost a 2 seed. There was I think Coach Cleveland told me about a 4 or 5-way tie for baseball that they could have almost ended up as the number 2 seed out of the Central. But the way the bracket fell, they'll come in as the number 4 seed, and they'll take on Russellville. More about this game here. The winner of this game, we mentioned it a couple moments ago, the winner will match up against Greene County Tech. They were the early game today, 10 a.m. here at Hornet Stadium. 2-0 final score. They defeat the South seed number 4 Lakeside. The winner of this one, between the Badgers and the Cardinals of Farmington, will meet Greene County Tech tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock a.m. And I will say, I'm pretty sure that time will be concrete if the Badgers were to win. I know the AAA and the Benton School District, Bryan School District, they're working with the AAA to make sure that, A, the games get played, and B, all of these guys and gals across baseball and softball attend their graduations. So hopefully that 10 a.m. time, I think, will probably stay intact, but obviously things may change for that. So we shall see. Back here as we get going, 0-1 count on the board for number 11, Maddie Jones. She'll lead things off here in the top of the second. Swing, drives one foul. Pitch number 2 going to be high and outside for a ball 1. Going to put the count at even 1-1. Woo-wee, line drive right to center field. That thing was on a frozen rope. Maddie Jones, okay, she is ready to play.
I thought she was about to take someone's head off for a second.
Holy, it sure looked like it. Pitcher wasn't ready for that. That thing came like a screaming missile right at her. Center fielder's going to get it, though, and it'll be only a single for Maddie Jones. Alexis Lucas at the plate now. For Beebe, 23 for Beebe is going to come in and be a courtesy runner. Did he say 23? Oh, he said 20. Oh, excuse me. Okay, Tatum Lefford. I thought he signaled 23. That was my bad. Lucas at the plate here for your Lady Badgers. Going to lay down the sack bunt. Drives foul. And Lucas going to bring things back here. Lefford will return to first. Lucas on the year, batting .297 on the year, .373 on play percentage, a .473 slugging percentage. She's got 2 homers on the year, 11 RBIs for Alexis Lucas this season. She's going to need a hit and a half to get an RBI here to get Leffert off of first. Lays down the bunt there. Pitcher mishandles it. Lucas going to try to outrun it. She will. Pitcher loses, or first baseman loses the handle of it. And Leffert advances all the way to third. Great bunt there. The pitcher just couldn't get a hold of it. And a wild throw right to first she goes. And going to get runners at first and third. I think we're going to have another courtesy runner come in. Courtesy runner going to come in for Beebe. Lucas out.
I think that's number 6. 5.
Is it 5?
I can't tell.
The 5 and 6 look pretty similar. Yeah, the Kaylin Anderson going to be courtesy runner. No, it's number 6. Okay, Maddie Ray. Haley Schellenbarger going to come to the plate with runners at the corners and no outs here in the top of the second inning. Look for a sac fly here. Maybe try to hit that thing as far in the center field as you can. Going to lay down the bunt. Oh, my goodness. Beautiful bunt there by Schellenbarger. Wow. Just went right in between the pitcher and second baseman, and the Badgers will drive in a run, going to get a runner at first and second, and the Badgers are on the board 1-0 here in the top of the second inning, and Farmington's going to come to the circle and have a little conference here. They fell apart defensively here in these last few batters. 1-0. See what the Cardinals have in store here real quick while we're having a little changeover here. Oh, very nice. We've got the game going on inside Beebe Auditorium right now. Randy Reed's got it on the big 120-inch projection screen. Looking good.
Go, Mr. Reed.
Go, Mr. Reed. Coach Chisholm watching it as well. Got the students. It looks like they're in maybe his office possibly, or watching at the middle school. Shout out to all the middle school students and Coach Chisholm out there. Another sack bunt. This one's going to go foul. A lot of speed right now for the Badgers on the base path for sure between first and second. 15 at the plate, Riley King, a .215 hitter on the year. 13 RBIs on the year for Riley King. Going to lay down another bunt right up third base line. Pitcher fielder's choice. Going to take the out at first and advance the runners from first and second to second and third. First out of the inning as well. Back at the top of the order now is Beebe. Tatum Howell back at the plate, the center fielder. Howell swing and a miss there on the, look like a rise possibly. Way up in the strike zone, but it'll be an 0-1 pitch coming for. The 0-1 to Howell. High again, fouls that one off. And that'll put the count at 0-2. Here's my question. How did you get to stand up and the freshman's getting to sit down?
Because he want to give me a seat.
Okay, I was just curious.
He doesn't believe. Never mind, I can't say that on there.
Way outside, ball 1. Going to throw it back to third. Schellenbarger able to get back before the out is made. 1-2 count. 1 out on the board here in the top of the second. Boy, you'd love to see get another couple courtesy runs in here. Try to get a little bit of a little cushion here for your ladies. The 1-2 outside again, ball 2. Going to even it up at 2 apiece. The 2-2, Howell going to drive that one foul way out inside the parking lot. Going to roll up the berm here at Bryant High School. Beautiful field here at Bryant, too. All turf field. Honestly, it's probably better that you're standing up because you can see and he's having to
because
maneuver
someone's
around.
in the way.
Howell swing and a miss there on the called strike 3. Will be the second out on the board. That'll bring Phoebe Caldwell back to the plate, a .368 hitter on the year. Scoreboard's only showing that as the first out. I think that's out number 2, but I'm not going to complain with that. First pitch going to be called ball. Caldwell pops that one up left field. Left fielder's there to chase it down, and she will right on the warning track. And the Badgers are going to leave a pair stranded at second and third, but not before they get a run across the board. Thanks to that beautiful bunt in the top half of that inning, and that'll do it for that inning of play. Bottom of the second coming, 1-0. Your score here from Bryant High School. I will go ahead and give you guys a programming note that if the Badgers win tomorrow, either team wins between softball and baseball. Softball will provide the stream tomorrow, pending a Badger win tonight. Coach Gooden and his crew will take care of that for you guys. We will not be here tomorrow with a Badger win tomorrow. Graduation tomorrow. We need to focus all our focus on our class of 2025 tomorrow.
Woo-hoo.
So with a win, and if any team, obviously the Badgers will – or softball, assuming a win tonight, will take care of their stream tomorrow. So you can watch that at 10 o'clock tomorrow. The Badgers would meet up against Sheridan or Searcy. Searcy, I'm not sure if they brought their streaming crew here. I'm not sure about Sheridan as well. So we will stay up to date with you guys with that. They might be providing a live stream over there on the baseball side of things as well. But we'll stay in touch, but we want to put all our focus tomorrow on the class of 2025, and then assuming if the Badgers were to win Friday, we'll revisit it and possibly make the drive down here on Saturday and possibly get the ladies back to the state semifinals or the boys to the state finals for the first time since 2010 when the Badgers won their state baseball tournament championship. Going to take a first pitch strike there. Does Farmington. Delaney back in the circle. It was 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals in the top of the first inning. Going to go way outside there for a ball. Going to put it at 1-1. So either way, tomorrow the attention's on Maddie. So
Yep.
you're either here or I'm showcasing you at graduation.
Pretty much.
Farmington going to get their first hit of the day. Splits the third and shortstop. And that'll be Delaney's first hit given up here this afternoon. It's going to bring up number 6 to the plate. Rakoff, if I heard, Rakoff, excuse me, Tatum Rakoff, the 5-hole hitter. 4, 5, and 6 all due up here for the Cardinals. The 4-hitter got on the board. Here comes batter number 5, Rakoff, going to take a pitch right down center street. We called strike 1. See the legend, Mr. Bivens, down there, right behind home plate with, do what? Delaney, 0-1 pitch, showed bunt, ball gets away from Maddie Jones, the catcher, and that'll advance the runner off the wild pitch to second, and we're going to put the count at 1-1. A high popper towards center, and the diving catch made by Tatum Howell. Good stuff right there by Tatum Howell, able to run it down and make the diving catch. Going to be out number 1 for Beebe, and that keeps the runner at bay at second.
So an all win there for the Badgers defensively. Shout out Miss Brooke Jackson's class watching over at the middle school as well. A bunch of our 5th graders watching from the comfort of their classroom. Delaney, pop-up bunt. It's going to go right at the photographer right behind home plate. Thank goodness for the net. Going to put the count at 0-1. Little slight breeze blowing in from center field, blowing in towards home plate. Outside for ball 2, or ball 1, excuse me. Evens it up at 1-1.
I'm not so sure Austin's going to make it home tonight.
How you figure?
I might go to jail for murder.
Oh. Is it?
He's trying to mute me, and I'm not even talking.
Out at first off the little base hit's going to advance the runner over to third. So that'll be out number 2 on the day for Beebe here in the top of the second. Bottom of the second, excuse me. Farmington's got their first runner in scoring position, advancing from second to third. Thomas at the plate for Farmington. McGee, I ain't going to – I told you. Shit. Well, you can find out on your own.
Call me a pit bull.
Inside, good pitch there from Lexi Delaney right on the inside corner. Going to be called strike 1.
Maddie, I believe you. I won't test you.
At least you got that going for you. Got that freshman energy about you.
He's basically a sophomore now, ain't he?
Called strike 2, swing and a miss there. Is that the rule now? So, like, when we had, like, after you guys left the
after our court
ceremony, everyone moved. So the juniors moved into the senior student section. Everyone moved around. But, like, so is he technically a sophomore now?
Pretty much.
Off of technicality?
Yeah, but he still has the mindset of a freshman.
True swing and a miss, called strike 3, swinging in the bat. And Farmington will leave a runner stranded at third. The batters get out of the jam, and we are through 2 innings of play. It's 1-0 Beebe here in the now advancing to the top of the 3rd inning.
Keeping this and moving.
Hey, I'm glad they are. We got stuff to do here. It'd been better if there'd have been like just a little bit of a little time gap in between baseball and softball and baseball today, but we're going to make it work, and if we show up late over there, we'll just get on the air just as soon as we possibly can. But barring any extra innings, we should be wrapped up here with this game, hopefully by about 2 o'clock p.m.
Speak it into existence.
Yeah, we're going to speak it, absolutely.
So you upgraded our music.
Well, we're trying to. I didn't have a chance to get all of our ads in, but we obviously, you saw a bunch of them during our pregame roll through there. We can't do this without all of our great sponsors all year long here on the Badger Sports Network. And yeah, we're trying new things. 2025, where you still got to continue to up the ante heading into next football season and getting things ready for volleyball and baseball season, volleyball and football season. Future's bright here for everyone here across the Badger Sports Network, the Beebe School District, everything about it. Excuse me.
We appreciate each and every one of you.
Absolutely. Ronnie and Angie Atkins, watching from the comfort of their home, said they're thankful for all of Mr. Jenkins' hard work and none of the hard work that his kids do. That's his words, not mine.
Prove it.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
Well, he just said thank you and all your hard work. So, I mean, however you want to phrase you and your hard work. So he's thanking me. He's not thanking you.
Jenkins, there's a window right there I'll throw you out of. Head first.
I dare you.
I'll take over the street. Me and Chris will do this.
Kylie Wooten at the plate, going to take a first pitch ball down in the bottom corner, 0-1 or 1-0 count. Mr. Ballou's class watching from the comfort of their middle school classroom on their Promethean board, it looks like. Shout out to Mr. Ballou's class. There's a pitch, second pitch strike, going to even it up
1-1.
At 1-1. Shout out Mr. Ballou's class. And Miss Reed and Miss Andy's class watching from Badger Pre-K. Awesome. The pre-K graduation coming up. Shout out to all you guys in that class. Wooten going to take a third pitch ball there. 2-1 count. So Mr. Ponder says, McGee, that you are officially a sophomore. If he moves a section, then yes, it's all official. So you got the
Thank you, Mr. Ponder.
got the word of Mr. Ponder. Slow roller towards first, unassisted out at first. And that'll be the first out of the inning for.
All right. No offense to Mr. Ponder. He's great. But what made him in charge? Like, what gave him the authority to say that?
He's Mr. Ponder. What are you talking about? It's Anthony Ponder. Hey, he's like me. Like there's me and Anthony Ponder are on the same level as far as
the lower level?
No, we're on the higher level. What are you talking about? Everything that happens at our school goes through me and Ponder. Like, yes, Mr. Bivens is the principal and everything, but like it's really me and Ponder. Like
y'all run everything.
We're like co-principals.
Oh.
Going to drive that one foul. Does Delaney. Going to make it an 0-2 count. See, he said, tell her. Yeah, Ponder's on my side. I don't know what you're talking about. LeBray Merkel sending in a message, says the Badger Health Center is watching. Let's go, Beebe. Over at the Badger Health Center, let's see here.
Ball one.
Got all kinds of good stuff happening. 1-2 count. Thank you for correcting me. Everyone's just, my phone is blowing up here.
Hey, at least it's not my phone.
Slow popper towards third. Play made at third all the way to first. Delaney tried to outrun it. Couldn't do it there. It'll be the second out of the inning there.
At least we can say they're cheering the Lady Badgers on.
Absolutely. They're cheering on the ladies. We'll need the same excitement here in a couple hours time here. 3 o'clock first pitch for baseball. But we're going to need to get these ladies on to the second round, trying to get them back-to-back state championship game appearances.
We got it.
Frankie Caldwell at the plate. Curveball high, but it hits the edge of that strike zone for a first pitch strike. Outside, going to get connection on it. Going to be a tough play in the left field, and they're able to run it down for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals there in the top of the third inning, and we'll head in to the bottom of the third inning. See, I'm jumping ahead a little bit too much here. Thought I had 2 songs playing at the same time. My bad. Channel 7's made their way here. See, everybody knows that this was the game of the day here. Farmington and Beebe, absolutely. Yep, KTV Channel 7 making their way in here. Anyone else need a shout out here? No one else has really messaged me in here, so I guess no one else wants to. No one needs the Badger Sports Network rub here. Heading into the bottom of the third, Delaney pitching a beauty so far. Only gave up 1 hit so far in the afternoon. Got out of a jam in the previous inning, had a runner at third, able to get out of that, and she'll head into the bottom of the third inning. You really want to try to get Lexi to possibly go the distance today, and if things start to struggle, it might be a short leash today, I would guess, for Delaney, because it's one of those tournaments that you need all your arms for the biggest moments of the ball game.
Pitching is going to be a key for the
Yes, 100%. I think that'll be more of a deal for the baseball series coming up, and Delaney going to hit the batter. 30 going to make her way over to first. And in the blink of an eye, Farmington already has a base runner on the base path. By way of hits batsman, we're going to have a courtesy runner coming in. I think that was number 1.
It is. Hey, don't hit your mic.
Yeah, nose is itching.
Jenkins got cooties, y'all.
Officer Panel shooting me a message here. Got it going on in the junior high cafeteria during CAPS conferences. All of them watching over there. I'm sure they're all yelling and screaming here and that their names are mentioned over here. The legend herself, Avery Perry, watching. The greatest of all time. There's a pop-up bunt. Delaney going to chase it down. Almost got the double play, but the first baseman able to hustle her way back. It'll be out number 1 for the Badgers here in the bottom of the third inning. Avery Perry, just a living legend. You can't get much better than Avery Perry.
You cannot. I missed her. I miss her being on this team.
Actually, you can't get more of a legend. My grandparents are watching. My granny and granddad are watching. Very cool.
Welcome, Jenkins family. So you
Yeah.
get to listen to me make fun of him.
You pretty much, I ain't going to say you get fair game since this is, you graduate tomorrow and then you move on to.
I'll be back.
We'll see.
I'll be back.
So basically you want to be Avery McMullen?
No, because I'm not going to strand you for the natural sports. No offense to him.
Hey,
He's
we
great,
like
but-
natural state sports. What are you talking about?
I didn't say we didn't. I just said I'm not going to abandon the Beebe Badgers like that.
Hey, they're willing to do something that I can't do for him. Pay them.
You could. You just choose not to.
With what money?
I don't, Jenkins. Pull out a loan.
I'm already. Everything's just. I can't do any more banking loans at the moment. Just missed the edge of the strike zone. Going to put the count at 2-1. Tony Lewis watching it right now. My man Tyler McCauley, who was on the mic with us for several football games this past year. Going to foul tip, and that hit the inside part of her knee on the hitter.
Ooh.
She is in some pain right now, trying to rub it off. Let her get a breather. Shout out to all of you guys watching while they got these injuries going. Lieutenant Maherg watching from the middle school as well. I think everybody in the middle school is watching, right? I think we've solidified that pretty good and clear. Jennifer Curtis over the Beebe High School, or Beebe, early childhood counselor, said Lucy, her daughter, get this, skipped her field trip today to stay home and watch the Badgers.
Who?
Miss Curtis? Miss Curtis's daughter.
Oh.
Skipped a field trip.
I don't blame you.
To stay home and watch. Hey, shout out to her.
That's what's in her heart. She loves softball.
She loves softball.
I met her through the junior high
Absolutely.
team. I think I see our next star player coming up.
She'll be something else. They've just started this year that
the junior high.
I guess you could call it junior high softball team, and just they absolutely dominated all year long. Their future, we're going to be saying Lucy Curtis quite a bit here in the years to come whenever she gets her first crack at Lady Badger softball on the high school level. Fouls that one off and going to keep the count at full. Whoops, hit the wrong button there. 3-2, didn't mean to say strikeout there. She also says everybody in Beebe early childhood is watching as well right now. Keep them all coming. I like seeing everybody watching and showing the support here today. We're going to have an action-packed day for you guys here throughout the rest of the afternoon. The full count pitch, one out on the board. Delaney going to pop that one left field, way out in the parking lot. Almost hit the ticket takers over there.
Okay, as long as it doesn't hit our van, we good.
I can guarantee, if anyone hits our van, that's probably, golly, I don't even know necessarily how far.
A little ways out there.
It's a good ways out there. Steak dinner's on me if you can hit our van all the way out there. Popper towards short. Play made by Caldwell. Back to first. Wild throw all the way to first. Miscommunication on the base pass. That base runner probably could have got to second. Diving play there made by Caldwell at short. She tried to get it over to first. Wooten unable to get anything with it. Goes out of play, and the top play will be stopped. 2 outs on the board. Badger defense right now is on point so far. Here we go. Slow roller, easy play there made at first base. Out, fielder's choice. Out at first, doesn't matter. It still results in out number 3, and that'll do it for the third.
Bottom of the third.
That was the bottom of the third, sweetheart.
Oh, going to the top of the fourth.
There you go.
Shut up, Jenkins.
Hey, it's been a minute. It's been a hot minute since we've been doing all this for you guys.
I haven't been on a softball stream in a while.
Was it Marion last year? Well, last year we didn't stream because we were having our daughter.
Which was a blessing.
That was a blessing. So everybody, I get a skipper pass from last year, even though that was an incredible run that those ladies made. The year previous, we took off and went to Marion. That was when we arrived at the stadium like 15 minutes before first pitch because there was a wreck on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys all complained about, why did we get here so early? That's why.
Hey, that wasn't me. That was Austin, who did not experience that 2 years ago. So he doesn't know.
Went to Marion, and then the year previous to that,
wasn't it Hot
Springs, and that was kind of a similar like weather situation we had today.
Hey, at least we're inside this time.
We are inside, absolutely. What are you doing on my phone?
He's looking at the.
Oh, you're telling me who's at the plate? Maddie Jones going to be. Oh, we already have a new arm?
Yes, we do.
No, it's the same one. 26?
That's 26.
That wave kind of quit, Jenkins.
26 still in the circle for Farmington. Maddie Jones going to get things led off here for your Lady Badgers in the top of the fourth inning. Halfway through this one. Takes a first pitch ball. I'm going to make it 1-0. Second pitch ball as well. Going to put the count at 2-0. See, now we got confirmation from Miss Paula Corson, middle school principal, that everyone in the middle school is watching today. So shout out to all of you. Angela James and Courtney are watching from the Badger Daycare. Courtney Fowler and Angela James, excuse me. Foul off there. Going to put the count at 2-1. The legend Brianna Garrison and her second grade class watching from Beebe Elementary. Fellow Swifty to Swifty. Way outside for ball 3. Going to put the count at 3-1. Do you think I could fit a Taylor Swift reference in here at some point the rest of this ball game?
If you do, I'm leaving.
Okay. Bet. Watch this. I got it.
Yes, he can.
No, I'm not going to do it right now, but we're going to sneak this thing in. Ball number 4, and that'll put the base runner at first in Maddie Jones. Alexis Lucas going to be at the plate. Maddie Jones going to get a courtesy runner coming in. Number 20 going to check in for her. Tatum Leffert again. Get her on the base path.
20, Leffert, courtesy runner.
Miss Garrison said they need a Taylor Swift reference every inning.
Listen, you're about to have Chris Duke on here. It ain't going to happen.
Lucas pops that one foul. The first baseman almost chased that thing down. Diving play, she gets up and she shakes it off, and she looks like she's in good shape now.
Who's your favorite singer, Jenkins? Is it Taylor Swift?
No, you didn't even get the reference I just made.
Me?
Yeah, did you hear me?
You said shake it off.
Okay, good. All right. Well, no one said anything, so I guess that off foul ears. 0-1 count turns into 0-2 swing and a miss there by Lucas. No outs on the board and a runner at first. Pops that one foul. Catcher loses eyes on it, and Tatum going to make her way over to second. Still keeping that count at 0-2. Runner in scoring position now, advancing over to second. See what Alexis Lucas, has in store here. Lucas, swing, going to foul that one into a bunch of Lady Lions. I think is that the Cersei Lady Lions sitting right in front of us, or just to our left on the third base line? But
Oh, jeez, I can't see.
Little girl able to make the catch. The 0-2 coming for Lucas. Runner at second. Here's the pitch. Inside. Pops that one foul again. Way behind us. Goes over the press box. Lucas, slow burner towards third, going to look off the runner at second, and we've got a, oh my goodness, Farmington. Miscommunication there by the second baseman. They throw it back to second, trying to get Lefford, and the second baseman just absolutely dropped it, and Lefford able to advance to third, and Lucas over to first. That'll probably go down as a fielding error for Farmington, and what should have been an easy first out turns now into no outs, runners at the corners, and Haley Schellenbarger at the plate. Barger thought about the bunt, pulls back. Lucas able to get all the way to second. The catcher didn't get the ball back in play in time. Lucas will advance to second off the wild pitch. Schellenbarger took that right off the hip, upper or lower back area, and the bases are juiced now for your Lady Badgers. Fully loaded, and no outs on the board, and that brings up number 15, Riley King, to the plate, a .215 hitter. 14 hits on the year, 9 singles, 3 doubles, and 2 triples on the year. She has 13 RBIs on the year. She bats at 25.25 with runners in scoring position. She's got 2 of them in scoring position here. See what King has to offer here. King outside, but you're going to hit the edge of that strike zone for a called strike one. Just misses the edge of that strike zone. Going to even the count up at 1. King attempts the bunt, but it rolls foul. It's going to put the count at 1-2. Swing away here if you're Riley King, I'd say. Here comes the pitch. Swing. A popper towards second. And they're going to fielder's choice at home. The throw gets away from the home plate. And the Badgers drive in 2 runs, a 2-run RBI double for Riley King. And the fielder's choice again turns into no outs. 2 runs on the board for your Lady Badgers. Going to make it 3-0. And no outs and runners at second and third, and all the pressure again back on Farmington, and they're going to bring out the Farmington coaching staff, and they're in the circle discussing things right now. Top of the 4th, 3-0. Your score. Looked like they might have been trying to go for the force, possibly. They could have got that force out at home with the bases fully loaded, but weren't able to get anything to do with it, and it will result in a pair of runs coming across for Beebe. So I ain't complaining for a mental error from Farmington. I ain't going to complain. 3-0 now, no outs. And runners at second and third. King at second, and Schellenbarger at third. And back at the top of the order now, all the power hitters coming now for Beebe. Tatum Howell at the plate. Howell, the slapper. And they're going to say she did not swing across home plate, so that will result in a ball. (1-0) outside again, ball 2. No activity right now in the Farmington bullpen. And a double play. They're going to get on the pop-up and then the tag out on Schellenbarger. Boy, great heads-up play. Respect where it's due, and Farmington needed that in the worst way possible. All the momentum was on Beebe's side. A pop-up out and then a tag out by the third baseman. That's going to bring up Phoebe Caldwell to the plate. Still got a runner scoring position with a runner at second. Swing and a miss there, called strike 1. For Caldwell, batting .368 on the year, 16 hits, and that results in 13 singles and a pair of doubles for the speedster. Caldwell right down the third base line, going to roll foul just before it hits in the outfield. That could have been run number 4 on the day for Beebe. (0-2) count. Catcher lines up way outside, trying to frame it on the outside corner. Nothing doing there. That'll be ball 1. Makes it count 1-2. Caldwell. That'll be out number 3. I thought they might have called foul. It looked like it hit right in front of home plate, but it just got out of it. The Badgers going to leave one stranded at second, but not before they get 2 runs across the board. Going to make it 3-0 heading into the bottom of the 4th inning. And I think now there's going to be – are we doing a microphone change now?
Yep.
So
– Christopher, are you ready? Yeah. You don't look ready. Or are you going to come get the microphone or not?
The legend.
What up, y'all?
What up,
What up, y'all?
I'm sure, I don't know if you heard me. Did you yank a mic out? What just, something fell. Oh, maybe it was my pen I saw. Now, only thing I will say is officer panel, keep the compliments coming for our man, Chris Duke. He said, Jink is the man, and he said, you're the man, too.
Really? He said that?
Yeah, he said that.
Really?
Yeah.
Show me proof.
Well, I'm sure he'll. See, here's the thing. We make this switch, and my phone immediately blows up with now Braden Atkins sending me a text message and then Officer Panel texting me. So you got a lot of fans yourself there, Chris.
I'm just him.
Chris is him. Lexi Delaney is her. She's wheeling and dealing so far here for your Lady Badgers. Going to take a first pitch strike there as we're in the bottom of the 4th inning. 3-0 your score. Chris, what do you think of the Lady Badgers so far? They've really cashed in on all the errors that Farmington has done here so far.
So far, they're just doing great on the defensive side and all that, like, striking them out, making sure they don't score and all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
On the offensive side, they're hitting it really good, and they're stealing the bases. That's what, if they keep doing that, we have a good chance of winning this game.
I thought I had I guess it was on the baseball side of stats. I put the stolen bases on for baseball. I didn't put it on here for softball. Low and outside for a ball 1. But, yeah, you're right. They've definitely stolen the bases, and it's been errors that's resulted in this Badger lead. And fielder's choices, and they're going for the different outs than they probably should have, way outside ball 2. But like I told Maddie, you ain't going to complain for a 3-0 lead. especially in state tournament play. It don't matter how you – it's pretty much the same for any football game. It don't matter how you get there as long as you end up on the right end of the scoreboard. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout on the day for Lexi Delaney. Going to leave her going back to the dugout. Yeah, great off-speed pitch there. Off-speed and outside, too, for Delaney. Here comes batter number 2 here for Farmington. 23 at the plate. That's Cale Jones. Your 3, 4, 5 hitters all due up for the Cardinals. Man, she is dealing on that inside corner right now. Ball or call for strike 1 for Lexi Delaney. Goes low, hits the bottom half of the turf there. Going to put the count at 1-1. Pops that one foul. Going to put the count at 1-2. Did you notice how quiet it got when she goes over there and sits down?
I know, right? It's because I'm over here.
Grace, you're going to get snacks.
Look at the wind, Jenkins, blowing in here.
Yeah, blowing in. It's kind of – the wind has kind of been off and on here. The sun's starting to peep through a little bit here. It's been cloudy all day here throughout this ballgame. Pops that one foul. Maddie Jones unable to run that one down. Delaney going to move on after this tournament is over with and move on to Nicholls State University down in Louisiana. Going to play college softball and continue her education down to there. Delaney wheels, deals, low, ball 2.
Jenkins, the Beebe Barstool's already posting highlights of our stream.
Oh, good. Just how I like for us to be on the Barstool page. Probably just ruined myself there. There's a clopper that's going to get past the outstretched arms of Delaney, and Farmington going to get a base runner on by way of a single. Still an out on the board, but that'll put the runner at bay at first, and that'll reset things, and that'll bring to the plate Tatum Rakoff. Called strike 1 there. Keeping a watch on the time. We got a 3 p.m. first pitch scheduled for our baseball game. Got 1:30 or 1:27 right now, so we will hopefully be through with this game about 2:15. Hopefully, if the Badgers continue to do what they do. Here we go, 6-4, and not going to get to be able to double play, but they'll get the lead runner out at second. Fielder's choice out at second. That'll keep the runner at first, but 2 outs on the board. Chris, I think Beebe just needs to keep doing what they're doing here, cash in on the errors and keep hitting the ball. I think, and they've hit the ball really well today, and their base running has been really good here too.
It's like I said, if they just keep doing what they're doing, I have a great feeling we may possibly go to the next round again.
Let's do it. Winner of this ball game here this afternoon will be Greene County Tech tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Delaney, the lefty, first pitch, going to be a called strike 1 right down center street.
I got a shout out for somebody.
Yeah?
My grandma just messaged me going, "Go Chris, Nina's listening, go Badgers."
Nice.
So I got a great shout out from my grandma.
Grandma Duke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got that message from, did she email me directly? Yeah, Abby watching with her family at home while making cookies. Here's the question, though. Where's our cookies at? Said she's...
She already made me cookies at my house.
Wow. So you make Maddie cookies and not me. I see how it is, Abby. Okay. Unacceptable. The 0-1 pitch coming. Called strike 2. Got her looking.
She's on fire right now.
Lexi's really working that inside corner. of that strike zone, really making those hitters think about it, and then by then it's too late. If you think while Lexi's pitching, she's already got you going.
That's why she's going by my nickname I gave her just 5 seconds ago.
What's that nickname?
I call her the Striker.
The Striker?
Yeah.
Well, the Striker gets it done there. Pitch called strike 3, swinging and looking. Out number 3, and that'll wrap it up for the bottom of the 4th inning. They'll leave a runner stranded as we head into the top of the 5th inning. Good stuff again by Lexi Delaney, as Chris wants to coin her the Striker. I like that name.
We also got the music rocking over here.
I forgot that this is more of a basketball-y type tune, but it'll work for today, I think, don't you think?
It'll work all right.
It'll be all right.
I mean, nobody's judging us so far.
Rylan Kearley watching at home right now says the stream looks great. Shout out to you, my man. One of the new drama officers. What, like the, yeah, I can't remember the, Rylan, tell me what the name of your position is. I think like a community service officer or something like that, or one of the, I think there's like 3 of the same position.
I will tell you this, Jenkins. I don't know if you haven't noticed. We got our mini student sections on the far right of the field on the right. You can see them.
Oh, yeah. They were all standing over here on the, right on the edge of the stands over here. But, yeah, I'm glad they made their way right down the third base line. I think I saw Cam Johnson, Ty McCormick.
You got Keandre Brooks over there.
Hannah Johnson. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure pretty much any time that there is any ball game like this, you can bet on Caleb Sullivan being there too.
Yeah. Let's give a shout-out to our student section for
yeah,
signing come
absolutely.
Over here.
On Caps Conference Day, so it's mostly seniors over there. Got some underclassmen, but, yeah, Caps Conference Day, and then tomorrow graduation.
I mean, why not? When you have a chance to watch a state tournament game, take it.
Absolutely. Wooten going to lead things off here for your ladies in the top of the 5th. Going to drive that one foul right by the Badger student section. Our boy, old Christopher Duke, going to be graduating tomorrow night, hopefully inside Brewer Stadium. I guess that remains to be seen if that's what ends up happening with whatever our friend Mother Nature decides she wants to do. Outside ball 1.
I'm just hoping it's on the football stadium. That's what I'm just going to say on my end.
We had a meeting about it this morning. No decision has been made yet. Kind of just waiting to see what the weather does. Going to hit the feet or the ankle, it looked like, of Wooten, and Wooten going to advance over to first by way of hit by pitch.
That is twice she's been hit today.
Was it second time? Yes. I thought she did get hit. That's right. Lexi Delaney going to be back at the plate. Look like we're going to have a courtesy runner come in for Beebe. Mackenzie Williams, I believe that is, going to courtesy run here for Beebe, the stud shooting guard for the Coach Riley and the Lady Badger basketball team.
Very good track athlete.
Yeah, great track athlete as well. Great basketball player. What was that not fun, following around those Lady Badger basketball team during the state tournament too?
Yeah, it was really fun.
Williams on the base path. She hesitated just for a moment, and that's all it took. Williams tried to steal for second. She hesitated just slightly, and that's all that catcher needed, able to gun her down at second. And that'll be out number 1.
Hey, who was that?
That was
Mackenzie Williams.
Delaney going to get that one into shallow left field for a base hit. Going to get down at first, and she'll get credit for a single.
See, that's why I gave her that nickname. She's the striker. She will hit it when she has a chance.
Throws the strikes and the striker as well.
Mm-hmm.
Good hit there by Delaney. She'll tag out for a courtesy runner. Phoebe Caldwell at the plate, and Tatum Lefford in as the courtesy runner. And we're going to have a stoppage in play here. It's got something to do with Lefford being the courtesy runner. So things will stay put here. I'm not sure if there's a rule in softball that you can only have X amount of courtesy runners throughout a ball game. I'm just guessing that's what was in reference to, but we'll see if someone, Coach Chisholm, maybe if you're still watching, give me clarification on what the stoppage was for. Anyway, Caldwell going to barely push that one foul. That was dangerously close to being a fair ball, and that could have been some good opportunity there for Beebe on the offensive side of things and unable to do anything with it. Caldwell will hustle her way back. Runner at first. Still got an out on the board. And it's an 0-1 count here for Frankie Caldwell. Frank going to have a slow chopper towards second. 4-6-3 out. Double play there by Farmington. Good stuff there defensively by the Cardinals. And they'll get out of that jam. And that'll be the third out of the inning. With that, it brings us to the bottom of the fifth inning. Three nothing, bottom of the fifth inning here from Bryant High School. Appreciate you guys joining us here on the Badger Sports Network. Delaney's still going to be in the circle. And, Chris, I think the striker's probably going to try to go for the complete game here, barring a collapse here. But McGee was alluding to it earlier, but I think this may be more of like a baseball type issue, I guess, if you want to call it an issue, is okay, so I'm sorry, I was reading what the message was. Apparently the stoppage was for making sure the courtesy runners have to be for the same player each time they check in. So you can't have a courtesy runner come in for Delaney and then a courtesy runner, that same one, go in for Caldwell, for example. So that's what that stoppage was for. Does pitching become any sort of issue here? Because obviously you can throw 100-something pitches for softball versus baseball. You throw 60, 70 pitches, then you're kind of not shut down for a couple days period. I'm curious if they let Lexi go for the full game here, assuming that she stays on the hot streak that she's on, or if you might see Addison Ritchie come in or Jordan Lefford check in as well from the mound for you ladies, and that might be something that they're saving. Assuming they stay here, I don't think we'll see Jordan until tomorrow.
If I was Coach Gooden, I'd let her throw until she got wild.
That's what I'm thinking. If Lexi's throwing like this, though, Chris, she's going to be in the rest of this ball game. She is dealing right now.
I mean, yeah, we're literally like watching this the entire game. She strikes people out. She makes them miss. I mean, yeah,
Yep.
they hit it a couple of times, but, we rarely see that.
And she's got defense there to back her up, too.
Yeah. And she's got the ball hawk eyes. Like, when comes near her, she's going to get the ball and pass it to the people.
100%.
To get them out.
One count on the board here for Delaney. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she's only given up 2 hits today. If I'm not mistaken, 2 hits. I think it was just 2 singles. Possibly another hit there. That's going to be a hit there. I don't think that would go down as an error. That would have been a tough play for Phoebe Caldwell to make. Outstretched arm. She is a little wobbly coming off from that diving play, holding her, looking at her hand or wrist, somewhere in that area. Courtesy runner coming in for the Cardinals. Hit number 3 on the day for Farmington. Love to see these ladies get into a double play here. See what they do. Low in the strike zone, but hits just enough of it for a called strike 1. The striker. I like that. We need to coin that on a T-shirt before she hits it big at Nickel State here. Delaney, second pitch, swing and a miss, called strike 2. Especially when you have that much command of the strike zone going up and down and left and right.
Very dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous as a hitter. You don't really know where that ball's going. She's really worked that inside corner, and then boom, you go high. Really gets those eyes looking inside again. She's able to drive it foul. You don't see it in the camera screen, but there is some activity going on in the Cardinal bullpen right now. This might be new pitcher coming in after the conclusion of this inning for the Cardinals. Delaney, slow roller. Oh, and that ball had some spin on it, and they're going to, just by the skin of their teeth, get that runner out at first. Whoo-wee, they dodged a bullet there. That ball had some spin on it.
In that bullpen, that is their starting pitcher, number 26.
Oh, it is. Oh, so she may just be staying loose then. Okay. Going to have a pinch hitter coming in, 29 for 13. Piper Gardenhire going to pinch hit here for the Cardinals. Let me reset things here. The runner will advance over to second and an out on the board. Runner in scoring position. First one they've had this afternoon, or second one they've had for the Cardinals this afternoon, called strike 1. They're off looking. Cardinals did have a runner at third. I believe that was in the bottom of the first inning, and ever since then it's been 3 up, 3 down. And great defense and great pitching for your ladies all throughout this ballgame. Delaney, 0-1 pitch low, ball 1. The 1-1 pitch coming from Delaney inside, just off the strike zone. When we call for ball 2. Runner at second. The 2-1 pitch coming for Gardenhire. Swing and a miss, called strike 2. Time called by Gardenhire, going to reset things. 2-2 count on the board. And 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The 2-2 coming. Oh, just missed. I thought that might have got it right there. Caught her looking. But that's going to put the count at full. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Gardenhire. And that's going to get over the arms into center field. Runner's going to stay put at third. And Gardenhire gets a big hit for the Cardinals, and the Cardinals are threatening here. Runners at the corners. And 1 out on the board. And Coach Fleener going to come out and have a new pitcher coming in. That'll be the day for Lexi Delaney. Jordan Lefford going to come in now. It's not many schools across Arkansas you get just a pure ace like Delaney. Not many schools you get 2 aces. Throw Delaney, you think you get past 1, and then you got Jordan Lefford waiting in the wings to check in. Delaney, we'll see if she checks in. Normally she'll go into about that center or left field look. She is going to head to right field. and Schellenberger going to check out. Jordan Lefford now in the circle for your Lady Badgers. Lefford on the year, 20 games played. She started 11 games for your Lady Badgers. She's faced 320 batters, and probably by the end, this is all said and done, will be over 1,300 pitches thrown on the year for Lefford. She's 13-2 on the year, allowed 35 hits and 21 runs, 14 earned, and walked 27 batters. Here's the stat line that impresses me, Chris. She struck out 136 batters that she's faced.
That's a lot.
That is that almost half, I think? Half the batters she strikes out, so 136 divided by 321. 42% of the batters she faces, she strikes out swinging. She's left 57 on, and that means that teams a bat against her 121 on the year. For teams that bat against Jordan Lefford, that's a 1.195 ERA. On the stat line, she is the best pitcher that the Badgers have. I think they probably want to try to hold on to her until tomorrow. But dire times call for dire measures here. Kirsch pitch strike there for Jordan Lefford. Now you need to figure out a nickname. So you have the striker for Delaney. Now you need to figure something out here for Jordan Lefford.
That's going to be a tough one. Hang on.
You got time. I
got plenty of time.
Yeah, you got plenty of time to figure this out. And a called strike two. Got her looking on the upper half of the strike zone. Lefford coming in for relief here in the top of the fifth inning. Bottom of the fifth inning, excuse me. 0-2 count coming. Pops that one foul off the net. Ball play will be blown dead. It'll take the count here at 0-2. Boy, you'd really like to get this out here to eliminate the sacrifice hit opportunity for that runner at third.
This is what I love about our softball team is that we got so many pitchers we can put in there. We could sub one out and put another one in, and we won't have to worry about the pitching situation.
High there on the ball. Going to put the count at now at 1-2. You're 100% right. I mean, you can you get through, like I said, you get through one arm, and then you have another one just waiting for you, and it's an ace of this nature, which with Jordan Lefford. High again, ball two. Back-to-back balls. They're going to put the count now at 2-2. It's been the Lefford and Delaney show all year long for varsity ball. We've seen Addison Ritchie and Whitley Ritchie this year as well, coming in relief in certain areas of the ball game. We'll see if we see them tonight. Swing and a miss there. Going to say it was a foul tip, so she'll get another opportunity here. Two pops that one up. That's going to be playable. It's going to be foul, and she's able to chase down the out in left field. But the runner's going to score anyway, so that'll be the second out, and Farmington is on the board. You get things reset here graphic-wise. So we've got a runner advancing over to second, and the first run of the day for Farmington. That'll be an earned run for going on to Delaney's stat line. So you got two outs now on the board and a runner at second. Takes a first pitch strike.
All right, Jenkins, I think I may have found a nickname for her.
Okay.
Totally did not have to search this on Google. All right.
Totally didn't?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to give her the Rocket.
The Rocket. Okay. See if she rockets a fastball in. Going to go rise ball there, way up in the zone, and got her chasing for called strike two.
So you got the striker and the Rocket. The dynamic duo for the Badgers.
Hey, whatever. The Rocket and the striker, I like it. 0-1. Pops that one up. Not able to chase it down was Frankie Caldwell. Maddie Jones was there as well, but it'll result in a strike anyway. 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch from Lefford. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Look, good rise ball. All things considered, you had runners at the corners and a potential there to get a couple runs across for Farmington. You only allow 1, so that's a win, I would say, for your Lady Badgers, and they are 2 innings away from advancing on in the state softball tournament. 3-1 your score here in the top of the 6th inning.
Which side do you think has more momentum?
Don't know if you heard what McGee said, was talking about the momentum. Chris, I think Beebe had all the momentum heading into that inning here, but Farmington, they're not going to go down easy, that's for sure. I think they got maybe a little bit back, but I think this is still Beebe's game well in control here.
Right now, so far it's been Beebe's game, but in the last inning, Farmington's been, doing all right. So Beebe has to make sure they hold on to the momentum.
Can't let off the gas pedal anytime soon. Still got a long ways to go. Make sure I wasn't sitting on any of our cables here.
While we're on a quick timeout, you want to hear a joke, Jenkins?
Oh, Lord heaven. Okay.
No, it's a good one. I heard this off of TV one time.
Can you say it on a public school?
Oh, yeah, I could say it. What do you call a bear's favorite snack?
A bear's favorite snack?
Yeah.
Huh.
Barbecue.
You're done. You're done. A barbecue? Really?
Yeah, barbecue.
Panel, come get this guy. Golly.
I guarantee you that there's people that thought that was funny.
Oh, yeah.
Watch, there's going to be people that are going to message you and be like, man, that was the funniest thing he said all day.
You think you'll get that from Officer Panel?
Probably not him, but definitely other people.
Well, in the midst of all that happening, I had an out at first called, so you distracted me from that first out. So ground ball to first base, unassisted out at first. Alexis Lucas now at the plate.
Come on, y'all gotta stay focused.
I'm sorry, my brain is still kind of in a pretzel for barbecue.
Hey, you got it, man. It was pretty good. You got it, man.
It was good. I'll give you that.
You have a couple more waters you want to throw in there? Y'all are going through them pretty quick. I'm not really sure where they got that. Never mind, I got it right here.
Lucas going to have a slow roller towards second. Easy play there at second there for Farmington. Whoops. Apologies there. Hit the cable there on our camera. We're still on the air here. Let me get our camera feedback and going here. Hang on. There we go. Okay, we're back live now. So now we've given away the fact that we're streaming on a GoPro to now. So shout out GoPro.
Shout out to GoPro.
Unofficial. Well, they're not really even a sponsor for us, so whatever. 1-0 count on the board and 2 outs. How come you're putting in all the waters for them? Are you just being that much of a gentleman? Look at you. You're such a sweetheart, McGee. Called strike there. Going to put the count at 1-1.
We got to make sure our folks here drinking are taken care of.
Absolutely. Well, they took care of us, giving us this little nice room here in the press box, shaded. A little warm, but we're in good shape here. It's better than sitting out in the sun like we normally would be. The 1-1 pitch coming. 2 outs on the board. Schellenbarger pops that up, and the pitcher able to chase it down. The catcher had no idea where that thing went. And it's 3 up, 3 down for Beebe in that inning. Quick work there by Farmington. And they head into the bottom of the 6th. And McGee was talking about momentum for this team. I think Farmington might have something to say about the momentum now, Chris, because that was easy work there, and they got Beebe to go into just easy plays there.
Oh, yeah, they struck them out pretty fast, but it's a bit. But I think Beebe still has a chance.
100%.
Still has a momentum for sure. They just gotta, strike them out, make sure they don't get runs, and if they do get on the base, make sure they don't get to the other base.
Can I ask you a question about your joke?
Yeah. It was bad, wasn't
it? No. It was good. Coach Riley actually thought it was a good joke, but he said he must have. Did you get that joke from a TV show?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I definitely got it from a TV show.
What was the name of the show?
I don't know if I can
The Last of Us?
Yeah, that was it.
That was it? He said, Coach Riley, or girls basketball, he had to have gotten that joke from The Last of Us.
Oh, I definitely did.
Oh, good. Okay.
My mom was watching it like last week, and I just heard the joke.
I've never heard what The Last of Us?
Yeah, it's an interesting.
Is that the zombie show?
Yeah, it's a zombie show.
Okay.
Like if you're into zombies and stuff, I think you'll like it. It's pretty cool how we're sponsoring it right now. Just like mentioning it.
What show is it on? Like Netflix or something?
It's like on Max, I believe.
Max.
Well, they're starting to call it HBO Max now, so we're gonna have to call
Look,
it that.
they changed their name. They changed their mind so much with HBO Max, and then it was HBO Max, then Max, then now apparently it's going back to HBO Max. Huh?
It's on Max and Hulu.
Max and Hulu. So, okay, The Last of Us may have to tune that in if Coach Riley says it's a good TV show.
It's okay.
Then I definitely will. If Maddie doesn't approve of it, then it's probably a good show because she doesn't know what good quality content is. Swing and a miss there, called strike one.
I will say the video games are better. The video game is better.
I just have to say one thing. I think the Badger Sports Network is really good. So if you say my interest is bad, then you're basically saying that the Badger Sports Network is terrible. So watch your words.
Wow. Give him the headset back, you senior.
He's also a senior.
Yes, but he doesn't say everything that goes through his head.
Yes, he does. Did you hear the joke he said?
Hey,
it was a good joke.
That was a pretty good joke.
It was a Chris joke.
2-1 pitch coming, swing and a miss, going to even it up now at 2-2.
What's up, Jenkins?
Well, when y'all start talking to each other, we got to mute you. 2-2. Pops that one up. Going to push it foul. I don't know if that was a Beebe kid that caught that ball, but he did it barehanded, so I'll give him that.
Got some talent there.
2-2 pitch coming here, bottom of the sixth inning. We're approaching the end of this ball game. The Cardinals need to make some noise here, try to get this thing back within striking distance. They're down 2, heading into the final inning and a half here of this game. Jordan Lefford coming in for relief last inning.
You would hope she'd be able to finish this game.
I think she will. Pops that one up. Frankie able to chase it down, and she'll get the first out of the inning. Good stuff there by Frankie Caldwell. One out on the board. Warm and muggy day here from Bryant High School. Beautiful facility here that they have at Bryant. With a win, we'll mention this here in a little bit. Still got a little bit to go. We'll do it in between the innings. Swing and a miss there. Lefford, the Rocket, as Chris Duke coined her.
We're going to need some shirts that say those.
Well, she's got, I think there's already in the Lefford family, and Tara Walker sent me a message, so she can probably confirm that. Pops that one up into shallow center. Tatum Howell able to chase that one down. It's out number 2. So just as quick as Beebe finished off their previous inning, Farmington's going almost 3 up and 3 down. Rakoff at the plate. The significant other of one Jordan Lefford, the legend himself. You know this guy very well, the legend Maverick Walker.
Yeah, Maverick Walker over here.
Watching from the Atlantic Sun Track and Field Championships. He's a track star for Central Arkansas at the A-Sun Track and Field Championships. Called strike one there. I'm going to put the count at 1-1.
He's one of the great for sure that came from our school.
Absolutely was. See, they're blaming. Okay, hang on. There's a foul tip there. I just want to point out, Tara Walker, that you put this on Facebook. I did not say the barbecue joke. That was one Chris Duke. My jokes
are even worse.
Well, there's a reason that I don't say my jokes, so we'll just leave it at that. So, barbecue, that is all him. That is not me. I am sophisticated with my jokes. He's a senior with his jokes, so joke's on him. Swing and a miss, called strike 3. Jordan Lefford.
AKA
Sit down if you're Jordan Lefford. That's what she probably told him right there. Folks, we're heading into the home stretch here, heading into the top of the 7th inning. And we've got a 3-1 ball game. The Badgers up 3-1 as we head into the last inning of play here.
You know whose jokes we need?
Whose?
Patrick Sinclair.
We do need Patty Sinclair. What was the – oh, I can't even – even if I did do a Patrick Sinclair joke, there's no way I could almost, like, do it. There's no way I could do it justice.
No, because he can throw it in there and make it go good with all his stuff he's saying.
Well, I don't know about go good.
No, it goes good. It goes hard.
Chris, what needs to happen here? Would you like to get an insurance run here if you're Beebe? Try to go up 3 runs heading into the bottom of the 7th, or just keep wheeling and dealing?
I'll go with both. I mean, like, you want to score. Fine, the first one there.
You do need an insurance run. If you could get up 3, make this thing a 4-1 ball game, that's a little bit tougher of a hill to climb.
I mean, if I'm Beebe right now, you want to score.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't get any points, your goal is to make sure Farmington doesn't score. But Farmington's mind right now, their goal is to make sure we don't score and that they score. This is basically Farmington's last chance. This is their last chance if they want to try and move on to the next round.
Due up for Beebe here in this inning is the 9-1-2 hitters. Riley King, Tatum Howell, and Phoebe Caldwell all due up for Beebe in the top of the 7th inning. King going to pop that one up and drive it foul. The Beebe fans able to chase that one down. And it's 1-0, or 0-1, excuse me, for Riley King. King has played an outstanding game so far here. Credit with the 2-run RBI that came across earlier. Popper towards short, unable to outrun that one. It'll be out at first. 1 for 3 on the day for Riley King. She'll head back out into the dugout. And then we're back at the top of the order for Beebe. These are the hitters that you want up for Beebe at this particular junction of the game. Howell, Caldwell. If you can get past that, you got Wooten, Delaney, Frankie Caldwell all due up, or potentially could be up here for Beebe. But Beebe's got to get a hit on here. Tatum Howell at the plate. The slapper in the leadoff role. Pops that one foul again. It'll be a 1-1 count for Tatum Howell. Had the diving catch earlier in center field and then ran one down to close out the bottom of the 5th inning, I believe it was. 1-1 pitch coming for Howell. Popper towards third, rolls first all the way to first, and it's out there for Tatum Howell. 6-5-3 out at first. Phoebe Caldwell at the plate. Now she's going to foul that one off.
Ooh, that breeze feels nice.
Yeah, breeze feels really good. Blowing from, it's kind of a swirling wind, honestly. It was blowing into center earlier. Now it's kind of blowing from my right to left. Caldwell, slower towards third. 5-3 out again at first. 3 up, 3 down for Beebe in the bottom or the top of the 7th inning. Boys and girl, we're heading into the bottom of the 7th inning.
There's a single girl.
You.
Oh, I thought you were talking about to the audience.
No, obviously, no. I know there's no, but you. Okay, let me rephrase that. Ladies and gentlemen, is that better for you? Heading into the bottom of the 7th inning. Final inning of play here. Your Lady Badgers have a 2-run cushion. 3-1 is your score over the number 2 seed out of the 5A West, the Farmington Cardinals. With a win today, the Badgers would move on tomorrow morning and play Greene County Tech and I wanted to mention earlier, and I forgot until just now, if the Badgers are victorious today, all remaining tournament games will be at the Benton Athletic Complex. This is the only day that they'll be playing games over here at Bryant, so tomorrow's games would be at Benton, and that would be that way for the remainder of the tournament. Shout out to Bryant High School, Michael Westbrook, broadcast teacher over here, for giving us the hookup here inside their press box. Great facilities over here at Bryant. And it's always good when you have facilities that have high-speed internet waiting for you. Because I ain't got – McGee, Austin, you're going to come to realize that internet could either be my best friend or my worst nightmare. All right, here we go. Final inning of play here. Jordan Leffert in the circle for your Lady Badgers. A first pitch ball.
If you're Beebe and they score 1, you want to play this with caution for sure.
Oh, for sure. Due up for Farmington is your 6, 7, 8 hitters. Bottom half of the order, so that may work into Beebe's favor. In the bottom half, swing and a miss there. Called strike 1. Evens it up at 1. Really, Chris, want to get this leadoff hitter out.
I mean, that's basically Beebe's goal right now. I mean, your goal is to try to, get the,
Yep, take it one hit at a time.
Get them out, yeah.
Yep. Roller towards third. Caldwell over to first, and she'll be safe at first. Wooten dropped the ball, and off that, so what should have been an easy out at first, Wooten unable to reel it in. And now Farmington has a runner in scoring position over at second. Courtesy runner going to come in, number 5 at the plate, Chloe Thomas at the plate. Martinez, I thought they were going to do a courtesy runner for them. They're not. Martinez, the runner at second off the hit. One run doesn't hurt you here if you're Beebe, but you do not need to let this second runner right here, number 5, Thomas, get on, because that is your tying run, and then we move on into extra innings, potentially. 1-0 count, no outs on the board, runner at second, Leffert's pitch. Call for a strike there on the inside corner.
I will say that strike zone's pretty good.
He's been very consistent, with the strike zone calls. And 1-1. Pops that one up. King there, and she's able to chase that one down at second. And it keeps the runner at bay at second. So all around good stuff there defensively for Beebe. That's the first out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Number 30. Kaylee Burr going to come to the plate.
My adrenaline's up now.
Called strike 1. Got her looking. There was Burr. A little off speed it looked like there. Put the count at 0-1. You don't know if you heard Maddie. The anxiety's up right now. It's what good games like this do to you. 0-1 count coming. 1 out. Burr swing and a miss. I didn't write down who the pinch hitter was, but it'll be a pinch hitter coming up. 29 at the plate. Don't let that pinch hitter fool you, though. She was responsible for that run coming across for Farmington earlier in the ballgame. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. 2 outs on the board. The Rocket that one in there.
I feel so proud right now. I feel so proud giving the nicknames, and you're using it.
She earned it there. 29 at the plate. And it has come down to this. Number 29, Parker Gardenhire. 1 out away from moving on to the second round of the state tournament. For Farmington, they need a hit here to stay alive. Leffert called strike 1, bottom half of the strike zone. The 0-1 from Lefford, high and outside for ball one.
You would think if she throws another strike, they're not going to watch it for sure.
Watch, see if they go back inside for her. She's really worked that upper half of the strike zone as well. The 1-1. Ooh. Oh, that was been a strike all day long. I guess it just missed, or from our vantage point, it sure looked like it. Ball two. Going to be a 2-1 count on the board. Jordan Lefford in the circle. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Put the ones in the sky, folks. One pitch away, one out away from your Lady Badgers moving on in the 5A state tournament. It's a 2-2 count with a runner at second. To move on to the second round. Pops that one foul.
This is the moment right here that both sides are really, nervous about, because anything can happen with this pitch and hit.
Well, all the pressure right now is on Farmington, because you still got it. You got that 2-run cushion. But if you're Jordan Lefford here, Chris, I'd say just go ahead and end this thing.
Come on, Jordy.
Sit down, as Jordan Lefford likes to say. 2-2. Pops up again, drives that one foul behind the press box. How many times has these Lady Badgers been in this type of a situation? Game on the line. You got your ace, your co-ace in the circle. Game is in her hands right now. Here we go. 2-2 pitch. 2 outs. High, ball 3.
This is definitely
Let's just add more try.
This is definitely the pitch right here.
You really want to try to get this one out here, because then you're back at the top of the order for Farmington. Full count, 2 outs, runner at second.
This is it.
Here we go. The full count pitch. Inside.
Oh, no. Out.
Out at first, okay.
Great play by the Badgers for sure.
Wow.
So they dropped the ball on the third pitch there, on the strikeout pitch. I wasn't even prepared for that scenario. Farmington is not happy on the sideline right now, but no matter what about it, your Lady Badgers come in as the 3 seed and get the job done against the Farmington Cardinals, 3-1, your final score. So the Lady Badgers will move on tomorrow and take on Greene County Tech. Final score 3-1 there, McGee. You can write that down. They'll play tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. against the number 1 seed out of the East, Greene County Tech, right at Benton Athletic Complex. The game will be streamed live on the Badger Sports Network. It will not be us providing the stream. It'll be Coach Gooden providing it for you guys. We will be getting ready for Badger graduation, or Beebe High School graduation, tomorrow. We will talk more about this game when we get things set up over at the baseball stadium for the Badgers baseball team state tournament game. We'll recap more of this game. We're going to end this stream fairly quick so we can unpack and get moving. We got about a 15-minute walk over to the baseball stadium to get things ready, so bear with us. It's because I'm smart. I know what I'm doing here. 3 p.m. first pitch coming up for baseball. Folks, if we're losing you, we appreciate you guys watching here from Benton, or from Bryan High School. Your Lady Badgers moving on in the 5A state tournament. More recap coming after we get set up at baseball. We'll be back live as soon as possible. Bear with us. We appreciate you guys watching. Back in a moment on the Badger Sports Network.